All right. What's going on, everybody? We have 9 people showing up here on the stream today. We're going to be going live for a good hour, y'all. Some stuff to talk about, some stuff to cover. How's everyone doing today? We got a homepage coming in. Welcome, everybody. No, this is for the. Oh no. Oh. All right. See how many coming in. 12 people now. Let's raise it up, guys. Raise it up, raise it up. Raise it up, raise it up. All right, everybody. Get some more people coming. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to send this to a couple people coming in. 13 people. Do you think there's going to be a second trailer? Man, I don't know. Let me just send this to a few people coming in. All right, 15 now. What's going on? All right, we got some stuff to talk about, so let's not waste any more time. Okay, so let's see what changes have been on the site. I'm trying not to get any copyright strikes, but I'm gonna see if we get, yeah. So we have the trailer here and the teaser here. So I want to ask everybody first, what did everyone think of the trailer? And we're gonna talk about it based on your comments. So I'll throw in my opinion. So yeah, we also got the third poster. So if you had to pick a favorite of the posters, which one would it be? We're gonna look at all of them here. We got 19 people coming in. Did you end up seeing the photo Colma Domingo posted where it shows all the heirs of Jafar's Michael? Is it still in the story? Because I do want to talk about that. Did he post it on his story? It might be on Reddit. Let me see. Someone probably put it on Reddit. I really hope they someone probably put it up on Reddit, or maybe I can probably find it on Instagram. Maybe. I wish I saved the photo. Give me 1 second. 1 second. We got 21 people. It's definitely on Reddit. Yeah, I'm trying to. He deleted it, but I believe it's been posted by other people. Yeah, he did. It's definitely been posted by other people. I just hope someone up. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. Santa Barbara Surgeon. Oh yeah, this is gonna be some. Yeah, they're definitely covering the '93 stuff. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. I gotta see if I can find it. Coleman quickly deleted it. Okay, so if anyone finds it, please send a link on the chat and we'll talk about it. So yeah, not gonna waste any more time. 25 people coming in. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you're all enjoying this, please put a like and subscribe. It'll help the channel out. We're doing this weekly. So again, this coming in. Here's the link. Okay. Are you sending it on Instagram? Or you send it, you send it here. It doesn't matter. Send it, wherever you want to send it. I'll, be the first to look at it. The film has more or less been confirmed to be 2 hours. Well, they haven't confirmed the duration yet. I liked the trailer. The trailer is excellent. So I started seeing ads on YouTube for the movie. Oh wow, 30 people showing up. How's everyone doing today? Where's everyone watching from? Uh, did you send it yet? Or you're gonna send it. Keen has confirmed this to be around 2 hours. Okay, so 2 hours it is then. Right, two movies. Who do you think is gonna be? There's gonna be two movies. That sounds about right for them to do two movies. Um, but yeah, y'all. Let me put down the hello again. What's going on? Michael Jackson, the music. How you doing? We're also going to talk about the new Michael Jackson website. They updated the website after like 10 years. So yeah, we're actually going to go through that soon. But the trailer. Okay, here's my opinion about the trailer. So it's a trailer. Not everything's in the trailer. So anything that people were worrying about, it's like wait till you see the movie first and then review it because like listen, I had my little like gripes. I mean, but there's certain things that we have to understand that the bio that's like 10, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're talking about the MJ site. Yeah, send it on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, feel free to follow my new Michael Jackson Instagram page. It's gonna be I just linked it down here in the chat, so feel free to follow it. I'm actually gonna pin it over here so you guys could just refer to that. So let's get that in there. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the website. Um, yeah. So I mean, I just hope they. I mean, I would like them to put Neverland in there. We do see Havenhurst in there. I do think you know, they're hiding things, which is typical. I mean, so I'm gonna wait for the film to come out before I even do anything. I definitely think it's smart, especially since I had to do reshoots and all that. And Michael did a lot of Dangerous Era, so I can see why it'd be two parts. I just think two movies is the best they can do at this point. I think the first half is gonna be like up to bad. So this is my prediction. If we get a second part, it's probably to come out next year or 2028, depending on if they film it again, because they'll redo do everything. But I know they confirmed Johnny Cochran to be in the biopic Scent. All right, we're gonna talk about that. So let me actually pull up the photo that I was just sent, and some of this was we have we're gonna identify each of these. So we got all this is from Thriller. So we got Thriller, Off the Wall, The Wiz, Michael. We have all the little Michaels here, or the Bobby Marlon. No, this is Giuliano right here. Then we have so it goes this order right here. So we got then we have okay. We got Jafar Jackson recreates Uncle's songs for the biopic like other actors did, but yeah, yeah, he's going to. Part 2, 2027. Yeah. We have Thriller Grammy Awards here. This is the Pepsi ad. There's Bad Tour. That's come together. Okay. This I thought this was Michael for a second. This is that I used to call this the humanitarian outfit. This one right there. Then we got is this like Dirty Diana or something? Black or white? Or yeah, and then we have Dangerous Tour, Michael. So this is like 92 Jam. So there's Dangerous, Michael, right there. Um, but yeah, Coleman Domingo posted on Instagram and he deleted it shortly. Are they still gonna have Man in the Mirror in the biopic even this last show? Yeah, Man in the Mirror is most likely happening. It's a confirmed song. There's literal video footage of Jafar rehearsing it. We should all be excited for the movie. Yes. Michael getting part two depends on how the movie ends. Yes, it definitely depends on how the movie ends. I wonder if the yellow shirt has come together, Liberian Girl. It's probably come together. Why would it be Liberian Girl? I mean, Liberian Girl was only for that was just for the single. In the video he wore red. These are spoilers. Man, I don't know. Coleman was the highlight of the trailer for me. He was probably he I if I actually wouldn't mind because like yes, Jafar, yeah, but like I if anyone wins a Oscar, it's gonna be Coleman Domingo. Even though he's had a resume of stuff already. I mean, he's won things before. I mean, he's literally an award-winning actor. So I would like them to give it to Jafar. Yeah, well, I mean, he won 2 Tony Awards. He's in the theater. And he won an Emmy, but he hasn't won an Oscar yet. So give him an Oscar, and then that's only one away from him becoming an EGOT. So, but yeah, Jafar winning something would be nice. Austin Butler won nothing from Elvis, but oh no, he did. He won a Golden Globe award, baby. He didn't win the Oscar. He won a Golden Globe for his betrayal. So part one would end it dangerous. Yeah, part one's gonna end it dangerous. But based on this, but hypothetically, that could also be the route of it ending at bad. But if it ends at dangerous, I would like them to end it where Michael finds out that he gets accused, and then that leads into the second movie, and then that gets everyone like, oh my god, you know how people think how movies are. I'm 90% sure it will not be part one. It's according to someone who's seen the film. Oh, what? According to the guy in contract, Bad is the only Bad era song in part one. Hmm. Yeah, the Bohemian Rhapsody one. Yeah, this I know. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's ending in dangerous anymore either. The police raid, kind of. Yeah. Or the second film would begin with the Neverland raid. That would be something. So they were going to cover Dangerous Air and Fourth. Well, I mean, the first movie would end at Dangerous, or now it's going to be ending at Bad. Hopefully ends at Police Raid. No Smooth Criminal, but huge loss. I have nothing about Smooth Criminal. Michael Biopic Part 1 covers J5, Victory Tour, and Bad. That's why I think Michael Movie 2 will cover Dangerous. History doesn't even, like, the only things that were really, like, making up history were, like, the album, the tour, and the songs, but, like, if anything, the main 2 eras that should be covered in part 2 are Dangerous and the last years of his life. So, like, what fans call mature era. Invincible maybe with the just the Sony stuff and all the other the stuff that happened during that. Part 3 is in 93 rehearsal. 93 was no, he found out the first show of Dangerous Tour. That video, yeah, fans mix that up. When Michael's during rehearsal, that wasn't when he found out about the allegations. That was because he had his scalp was he was in pain, so he sat down and you know that was because he was in pain. He found out about the allegations the first '93 show. That's from what I remember. Will we see? Oh, Dangerous Tour. So I'm not. If I feel like the movies won't cover This Is It. If they cover This Is It, it's only going to be the O2 speech. That's from what I think. I feel like the movies aren't going to help MJ. What do you mean? Help MJ in what way? 51 people showing up. For those who are new, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to follow the Instagram in the pinned comment. And also, like up the video. It helps the channel out. We got 51 people showing up. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna actually go through the new Michael Jackson website now. Let me get back to the biopic page here. So yeah, but here's the my. So I'm pretty surprised that they didn't put it the new poster here yet because they changed it. That they had a third one. I don't feel the movie should end at the accusations. At least he wonder speculate if he's guilty or not. Nah, I mean, but at the same time, that's good that would happen as that's oh because then that's gonna lead people to watch the second movie. They have to end it on something that's gonna get people talking. That's just a business point of view, I guess. But why it has to end on something that's like how movies have post credit scenes. They purposely do this. Um, but even then, like even the ones that believe he's guilty are gonna like they're probably like, oh, this film's just gonna wish they're gonna make him innocent anyway. Um, but at the same time, it's like the one thing I want this movie to avoid is actually make him perfect because Michael was not perfect. He was not. Some fans see him as perfect. He was not perfect. No way. No way. But I would like the film to go to humanize him with all that and actually acknowledge what exactly are they allowed to bring up 93. I mean the only thing they couldn't do was bring up the names. Oh, 100%. I want to see cameos of other artists. Everyone's saying that they want to see Remy Malik. Um, I mean, yeah, there's no doubt that he was a kind person, but you have to acknowledge his mistakes in the film. You can't just yeah, I don't know, so, how I say the word. We all know MJ is innocent, but I don't understand why these people he's guilty. I normally don't bring things like this up on the channel, but the biopic's obviously going to talk about it. So I feel like they're definitely going to tease part two Dangerous here in the post credits. Mistakes. I mean, Michael. I don't even want to go through this because was whatever I say, it's going to be thrown and twisted. But a lot of people think that yeah, they can't bring up anything with 93. Names are like, yep. I mean, Michael made a lot of mistakes. Everyone made mistakes. Michael, I mean, if you want to admit Michael made mistakes, but I don't have time to name everything because I hear saying, I feel like his whole life is already about scrutinizing him. His fans deserve a great life. I agree. Yeah. I mean, regardless, he went through a lot. Like, no matter how you feel, like he went through a lot, and then they need to address it. Unfortunately, just his names, anything that leads up to this element is not allowed to be portrayed, whether they change the names or not. So yeah, that's why they needed to reshoot everything. Wow, man. I definitely don't think. Yeah, I make mistakes too. I hate it when people bring up my past. Yeah, I mean the thing about Michael is he's one of the most publicized celebrities that ever lived. So you're gonna a lot of that's gonna come back. I mean, I had a rule on this channel, one time where I didn't wanna bring up the allegations because that's all that fans were talking about at the time. But, to lighten things up, I would like actually, no, before I lighten things up, one thing I do wanna I think I remember, there were people, I think one thing I would like the movie to do, which I don't think they're gonna do this, but there were people, like, close friends, people who worked with Michael, they told him to avoid, continuing the sleepovers, and, and this was solely to protect him, to protect him. Um, Obviously, that idea can throw off a lot of people, but, like, contextually, it's understandable, even though it can still rub people the wrong way. But, I remember hearing a story about Lavelle Smith calling Michael an idiot for, continuing it, but it was, that's something that I would like them to touch on. And then Michael would, continue that, and then he would get accused again in 2003. The Arvizos, holy shit. That's all I'm gonna say. That family was something. Only mistake Michael made was trusting people. It's not, I mean, Michael was also a heavy spender. That's a that was another big another a big mistake. And I'm not the only one that's saying this. The biggest mistake, I mean, and even then, because then he went from trusting people, and then in 2003, that interview, he's asked, "What's the biggest lesson you ever learned in life?" And he said, "To not trust, not trust people." He's like, "There's lots of sharks." So I don't know if he would have trusted therapy, because some people are saying the biggest mistake Michael Jackson made was not getting therapy. Um, And the other big mistake was, and again, it was for good intentions, but the baby dangling situation, it was a mistake. I don't think he meant any harm by it whatsoever. It was a mistake. It was a big mistake. And that definitely, like the Bashir documentary, you think Leaving Neverland was worse? Oh boy, living with Michael Jackson was 10 times worse than Leaving Neverland. I wasn't even alive for that. But that interview, I'm sorry, dude. The only thing that the only thing that I because also they edited that too, so that like added more more fuel to the fire. But the only thing that he said that was good in that interview was when he talked about, things like people don't eat with their fathers anymore, their mothers, like the whole family bond's broken. That was like the one thing that saved the interview for me was when he said that. The Michael Murchell blankets club. I mean, I hope that's the lineup. If only Michael decided to become a father way early, make Neverland amusement park with that. I just wish Neverland was like open to the public. The reason why I'm saying is because, I mean, yeah. Who do you think should interview Jafar in the cast? I mean, Kimmel's just I don't like Kimmel, period. It's not even just, it has nothing to do with Michael. I mean, I just don't like Kimmel, period. He's not funny. I mean, he used to be very funny. Like there are times when the guy could be pretty. Both of them are just not really that good. But they're probably gonna get, coverage, like, they're they're big talk shows, they're gonna need them just simply to promote the film. They're gonna need, will we see Janet in the film? I mean, I would like Janet to have her own movie because Janet is just as important as Michael. That's a hot take. Um, Janet, built her own name and stepped and kind of, how do I say this? Um reinvented herself and away from the family, so she deserves just as much attention. Sorry. She ain't no Michael's little sister. No, it's Janet Jackson. So Michael couldn't trust the doctors using fancy for money. They knew that they kept the hook, they would keep getting paid. Michael couldn't trust it, but yeah, 100%. We got more people coming in. 64 people coming in. 64. 69 people now. Everyone, for those who are new to the channel, everyone in the comments, put down your favorite Michael Jackson song. We got some more people coming in. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Like up the video if you're enjoying this, y'all. Feel free to like it up. Subscribe if you're new. In a few moments, we're going to talk about the new Michael Jackson website. So feel free to and follow the Instagram in the pinned comment. It's on the chat room right here. You're right. Any more questions? Favorite Michael. All right, let's see. Janet is MJ's little, yes, Janet is MJ's little sister, but when you just know her for Michael's little sister, it's like Janet was more than it's like you know what it is? It's like it's a label. The label is okay, Janet is Michael's little sister, but that's factually correct. But it's like if you just know her because of the contributions that she did for Michael, then I'm sorry, there's more to Janet Jackson than just Michael. That's what I meant. Like if you were to ask me my favorite Janet Jackson song, it's probably gonna be something like Make Me or what's the other one? Feedback. I like the what's the Spending Time with You is really good. If the Knowledge, what's the other one? Go Deep. Like, come on. So do MJ fans. So do MJ fans. They were watching that Janice documentary just for Michael. I know I know of people that only watched it for the Michael stuff. And fans were calling it out. Fans were calling it out too. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. After that situation, yeah. Oh, I mean, I politely disagree. I think her choreography is amazing. Doesn't really matter. It's fantastic. Friendship between Paul McCartney and the Beatles catalog has to be brought up in the movie. Hot Street's fantastic. That's the way love goes. I'm not naming all Janet songs now. 30 Years of Control this year. And that's that's the album that started like really jumped her career. Human Nature, Billie Jean, Kiki Palmer. People were also saying Halle Bailey. I like Janet's work in the early 2000s the most. Janet from '93 is fantastic. That's when she really started to find her sound. Was in 1993 with yeah, that's like that's kind of when she started finding her. Maybe we get a few Tomboy. That'd be interesting. They ain't got nothing new for Control 40. It's probably gonna be another re-release with Beatles. Probably look like it's gonna suck. Well, there's gonna be 4 films, which actually makes it really cool because it's 4 of them we base on each member. As Michael taught Janet how to dance. Here's the other thing about Janet. People will say, "Oh, Michael inspired Janet to do this." No one ever talks about how Janet inspired Michael. The reason why Dangerous was made was because Michael loved Rhythm Nation. That's why. Janet doing this in what's the one? Pleasure Principle. Michael doesn't. Michael does that in Speed Demon. I'm trying to think. Oh, In the Closet. That was inspired by Love Will Never Do Without You. So there's so many but then when you look at Michael's doing what's the Get the Point. Good. Let's say sampling Janet's thing. So they work together. Michael would dance to her songs. Is another one. he would play her songs in Neverland all the time. Michael would dance to literally in private home videos. Yeah, yes, this is true as well. We're talking about the biggest star in humanity. I don't care about Janet. I respect that, but down. But there's a. I mean, the family's the family. You know, that's just how I see it. I still don't want an MJ Janet duet song. It's made by Brian Lauren. I heard about this. I heard about this. Supervised Sister is amazing. Keep it up, y'all. Keep following the page if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. Feel free to like up the video if you're enjoying this. Thank you for the subscription for the person who just subscribed. Thank you. We got more people coming in. 58 people coming in. Let's review now the new Michael Jackson website. Now, let me share the screen for the website here. All right, y'all. So, I'm probably gonna get the StreamYard subscription here because I don't want y'all seeing this powered by StreamYard thing anymore. I'm probably gonna get the subscription so you can see the Moonwalking Kingdom logo. And trying to make this stream. And now this is I feel like they upgraded StreamYard a lot, so I think I'm gonna need to get the subscription again. MJ and Janet duet song. I can't be. It's gotta be something different too. Janet, I like that Janet's albums had the little interludes in between. I wish Michael did that more. That's one thing I'll say. I don't know. It was hard for Janet because Joe Jackson focused on the boys. Yeah, she had to carve out a career for herself. Yep, 100%. What the? Yeah.
Hey, Joey. I have a quick question for you, and it's actually about the Disney College program.
Oh boy.
So I need to know: are they flexible with the hours?
Flexible in what way?
So obviously trying to go to school in Orlando, and obviously I'm going there physically, and the hours
Yeah.
from 9:30 to I believe 2:30, 3 o'clock.
So
ish.
if you're I'm on stream, so I can't like go be on there be on this
No,
a
it's
long
quick,
time.
it's quick actually.
But if you're a CP, you would most likely get the closing shifts.
Okay.
So if you're like attractions, for example, you would probably get most of your shifts would be like I know a couple work in Mine Train. They work from like 4 to like 12.
Okay.
So it's like if you were to go to school here, because anyone that goes to school and does the program, it is possible. Just gotta I would recommend doing the morning classes.
Yeah, I am doing morning classes.
So I think that would work if you're a CP because the college program mainly gives the closing shifts. If you do like get it, say hypothetically you get a morning shift, you can always give it away or trade with someone else.
Okay. All right.
You got the Facebook groups. If your location has a Facebook group, then like take full advantage of that if you want to give away, trade, and pick up shifts.
Okay, for sure, man. All right. Well, thank you so much, man, for your help. I really appreciate that.
For sure, Joel.
All right. Have fun on your stream.
Yeah, I'll call you later.
Oh, yeah. All right, bet.
All right. Sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. My friend Julian, who's actually a big MJ fan as well, he had a question about because he might be considering to do the DCP, which is the Disney College Program. So that'd be cool if we did it together. All right, let's focus. Sorry about that, friends. Random call. Yeah, I know. I don't like Britney Spears dancing a lot of the time. Yeah, 60 people coming in. Welcome everyone to the chat. If you had to pick, okay, I want to ask everyone this question now. 60 people. What is your favorite unreleased Michael Jackson song? Unreleased. While we look at this website, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna sec. So we have the Janet Jet Dan. We got the store. So these just go to the their websites, the MJ Musical page. We have listen to all the albums. So we got just if you click on that, it'll take you to their album page, and it's just all the songs. Gone too soon, gone too. Ha 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 ha! Oh, that's crazy. What in the world? Okay, okay, damn. Okay, gone too soon, gone too soon, gone too soon. It's written like 3 times. What? Okay, that's funny. Okay, we have bad. Let's see what we got here. It's all just okay. This is all normal. Then we have Thriller. The girl's mine. Yeah, it's normal. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. Wow. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 56 people showing up. Share the live, y'all. If you're an MJ fan, feel free to share it. Previous album. What? Okay. Okay. I already have a problem. So they start with Off the Wall. They don't even have Got to Be There, Ben, Music and Me, and Forever Michael. That's crazy. So they just start right at the epic albums. That's crazy. Uh that's crazy. Okay. So we have Gone Too Soon, Gone Too Soon, Gone Too Soon. That's a good song. All right, let's see what they got here. I think disc. Okay, there's the disc one here. Scream and theme from Freeville 2. Oh, they're the same thing with Little Susie. Little Susie's is written twice. You notice how it's like the second to last song. This. Do you know where your children are? If that song was released like when he was alive, I bet some people would have felt different about like when he got accused because that's literally like, come on, what might be top 10 like best songs. So you have Blood on the Dance Floor, and here are the mixes. Oh wow! So we have "You're Not Alone" classic club, and then you have the 13th track being "History," Tony Moran's history lesson, and this is written again. So yeah, they got to fix that. Let's keep it up. 61 people. Let's get to 70, y'all. Let's see how many likes the video has. Video covers 30 likes, so let's boost it on up, y'all. Like up the video, subscribe if you're new. Go follow the Instagram in that pinned comment. Let's answer some questions before we move on to these tracks here. What are your ideas of the MJ Back merch and costumes? I mean, if you were to be dressing up, I'm pretty sure they'll come up with some popcorn bucket or something. PYT demo. I don't like Carousel. It's too weak for me. My favorite Hot Street's good. Price of Fame, technically released on Bad 25, but it's unreleased originally. Carousel's okay. Like it doesn't really stick with me like that. It's not a bad track, but I can see why it didn't make the cut. She Got It. It's all right. I like both versions actually. You like Rocker? And the world needs one the bond of life. Um, that one's all right. I mean, I can't really judge it because the full song On the Line is fantastic. On the Line is on the Ultimate Collection. Yeah, best song. One of my favorites is Chicago 1945. Break of Dawn is released, but good song. Hot Street. Hot Street. No, We Be Balling. That's not a Michael song. He was featured in it. That was one thing I used to have a pet peeve with. I used to like when people would say my favorite Michael song is "What's Up with You." That's not Michael's song. He's featured in the song. That's Eddie Murphy's song. It was released under his name. Another example of this is "The Man" and "Say Say Say." Adore You. See, we got here. Free World of Candy. World of Candy is that's oof. It makes me Happy. On the Line, Chicago 1945, Hot Street. Not a bad list. Dream Away. I love Dream Away. Neverland Landing. I like that song a lot. Serious Effect. That's a Brian Lauren track. And LL Cool J. Yeah, Say is great. That might be the best of the Paul McCartney and MJ songs, in my opinion. I think it's like Girl's Mind grew on me immensely though. Like after the Thriller 40 documentary, that song grew on me. Don't waste your time. I don't think like I don't like how they portrayed Jackson and Gary like way too older. A lot of people are saying this. I think Turning Me Off would be an incredible track for the film. Yeah, yeah, you want to hear that? Turning me off, turning me off with intro. Okay, that's funny. Then we got number one. Ha! Oh yeah, because they just put the vinyl out. Yeah, one more chance. And the Ben from Triumph. Essential. Ha! How do you put Essential Michael Jackson, but you don't put Pharaoh, My Summer Love, or Forever Came? Was the other one? Looking back to yesterday. That's funny. I wonder what I'm predicting the next one's gonna be Thrower 25. This is it. Okay, so they just skipped Thrower 25. We got okay. And then we have Michael, and all the Casio tracks are gone, right? Yep. So we got and I like the way, yep, Lenny Kravitz. It's Escape, Immortal. Oh wow, they actually put Immortal on here. Yeah, they also skipped Ultimate Collection. That's not unreleased. That's underrated. Sorry. Just a little bit. That song's okay. I like what's my favorite song of Forever Michael? One Day in Your Life. No, the Casio songs are fake. That's just come on. This is if you don't know, those songs are sung by Jason Malachi. Jason Malachi. But yeah. Working day and night. This is all some okay. Okay, then it's gonna be Escape. Yep. And then we have you skip okay, so you skip Bad 25 and after Scream starts off the wall again. They also actually they also skipped through a 40. Believe it or not, through a 40 ain't on here. The estate just picks and chooses what they want. They were written by Michael Jackson. Breaking news. Okay, so context. We dealt with a troll. I mean he's actually a viewer on the channel, but he trolled me and a few others a while back, and he said, "Oh, breaking news is sung by Michael Jackson. He's talking about the media." The Ultra Collections I found so many. Yeah, same here. All right, we have the FAQ section. Get ready for this, y'all. Why doesn't the estate release more projects? So they slightly updated these questions, and that's why we're talking about it here. Given how much of the dramatic surprise, natural slowing it. So this is like the same release, but same response, but they do talk about the biopic and the national tour and all this. Please click here for a timeline of significant Michael Jackson projects since 2009. So here's the timeline: 2010. This is it. Michael Jackson Experience 2011. 2011 also was the 3D was at the Wembley concert. Michael's performance at this concert was certainly the best live concert performance by any artist ever. It's not his best show, but it's a great show. But this sounds like a fan. uh, what the fuck, John Branca? That's crazy. I don't forget the one time I was yapping out there. Yes, you're the envy of all other states. I remember that. So yeah, they should have gone LA 89. Yeah. Yeah. And then they took that off their website. I remember that. The Pepsi, yeah, 25th anniversary. What in the world, dude? I'm gonna get you all your comments. In second live show, Michael Jackson won. That's still running to this day. We got Escape. They forgot to bring up Experience 3D. I think Michael Jackson's Halloween, terrible. Thriller 3D was, yeah, I know, yeah, it was One Week Engagement. 2016 was Journey to Motown. Man, we got the go skate fucking Scream, terrible. Oh, On the Wall. I wish I did that. But it was only in London and Europe. Oh, London and other countries in Europe. That's what I meant. London. That's why I say that. London is in Europe. What am I saying? I'm sorry for anyone that's from there. Oh my God. In August, so Michael's Diamond Celebration. Yeah. MJ the Musical 2022. Damn, 2022 already. And Thriller 40, which is, man. Then the tour started. Sapphire birthday party. Everything else has just been MJ the Musical, Thriller 40 documentary. Yeah, all the rest of this has been MJ the Musical. Yeah, crazy. Um, then we have why doesn't the state release the songs that the fans have leaked? I remember this. This is the same answer here. Will the estate upgrade to 4K? Why didn't the estate keep Neverland? I love how all the questions are based on fan complaints. So funny. They talk about how much shit they've given us, but they're not mentioning that what they gave us was actual shit. The only things that were good were Bad 25 was easily their best project they've ever done. Escape. I mean, the musical. It was a new thing. MJ1, MJ Immortal. All the shows were fine, but like, you can do more. We have. Do you ever read fan critiques of the estate's projects? We too are Michael fans, and we do our best to create projects which we would like to see and hear. The purpose of creating these projects is to enhance Michael's legacy. To please, Thriller 40 enhanced Michael's legacy? No. Oh, that sure did. Oh. Why did they do more to fight disinformation? We gotta read this one. Disinformation on Michael Jackson on TikTok. Okay, I'm more interested in wearing this one. Obviously, generative AI tools which allows your creativity are accessible to all now, and the floodgates have been opened. The floodgates have opened for those who know how to use the tool. What is this? When, the, when we find such content, we take available legal steps. Have you? Nothing's been done. I mean, things have been done. Bad attitude was taken down, but that won't stop from people re-uploading it. How is Michael still alive? That should be on there. That'd be funny. Our Michael Jackson certificates are up. This is like the only like normal question on here. Everything else has been about fan complaints. That's so funny. Well, yeah, I mean, like, will the biopic be accurate to Michael's life? Oh god. But how do y'all feel about the website? Oh, we got the watching videos section. So you got all the short films here. Man in the Mirror. Yeah, yeah, all of them are on here. Literally copied and pasted from YouTube. Yep, copied and pasted from YouTube. Oh man, that's funny. 48 people showing up. Wow, that was something. Um, we'll be on here for a few minutes, a few more minutes. So, actually, song groove. All right. Um, I kind of covered what I wanted to cover, really. So if you have any last minute questions or anything, feel free to put them in. Thank you for that. We got three new subscribers from the stream, so thank you all for subscribing. Um, oh yeah. Actually, let me do this favorite short film. Because I mentioned short film, so and I'll give you my favorite short film. My favorite short film is easily Captain EO. Easily Captain EO. Captain EO or Ghosts. Those are my top two. Smooth Criminal is up there. So those are my three. Smooth Criminal, Ghosts, Captain EO, and then honorable mention. I mean, you're gonna have to put Thriller on the list too, because Thriller was the blueprint to all the short films that came after. So, Moonwalker is a compilation film, unless you count the Smooth Criminal. If I say Smooth Criminal, it's the full like movie, like the full film of Smooth Criminal, which is like where the story portion of Moonwalker starts. But anyway, y'all, we got 48 people. Thank you all for coming in on the stream. If there's any last minute questions, feel free to put them in. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. If you, here's the Instagram again, by the way. Feel free to follow that page. Um, but yeah. Also, off topic, but if y'all are Muppet fans, definitely watch the new Muppet show. It's Sabrina Carpenter. It's very good. Thriller, Billie Jean, Captain EO, Black or White. Remember the time. Nice list. I love Black or White especially. Yeah, that's another one I forgot to mention. You Rock My World. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end. And I'll see you all in the next one. I hope we get more to talk about. All right, here we go. All right, bye bye, everyone.